Hello people, this is going to be the part 2 of the remaining video that I made on Mahadasha, because there is so much about Mahadasha. I have to make parts, because if I don't make parts to it, it's going to be like a whole hour-long video. So I'd rather just put parts. This is going to be the part 2. This is actually the remaining part of part 1. I filmed it the same day. It's just I didn't want to extend the video too long, because the part 1 that I made on Mahadasha was already 25 minutes long, and I didn't want to make that, like over 30 minutes. This is the remaining clips of the video on Mahadasha, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's mainly about what happens during the Mahadasha, because every planet will affect you, right? The house will get activated, but the quality of that planet, you will learn a lot about it. If you go through Sun, Moon, Venus, any planet, you will learn so much about that planet. You will discover that part of yourself. Especially, it will mold it through the sign. But yeah, let's get it started. Let's hit it. Let's go. Before we go any further, you guys need to know that every planet has a certain limitation. Like, you're not going to run Sun period forever. That planet's not going to control you forever. Moon is not going to control you forever. It just doesn't work like that. Each planet has a certain duration of time. For example, Sun lasts 6 years. Moon will last 10 years. And this is the order where I'm naming. Like, it's Sun, Moon, and then it's Mars for 7 years. Then comes Jupiter for 16 years, Saturn for 19 years, Mercury for 17 years, Ketu for 7 years, Rahu for 18 years, Venus for 20 years. See, this is the duration of time for each planet. Now, remember this. Every planet will teach you something. For example, Sun, during this time period, what's going to happen, you're going to discover your confidence. You're going to discover your ego. You're going to discover the part of you that you identify with the most. You're going to know about your personality more, about what feeds your ego, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel so bright like the sun. And you will also be involved with your father and a lot of government figures, police, all this type of stuff. You will be around them. If you're running a moon time period, this is a time period where you're going to learn a lot about your emotions. You could be very moody during this time period, because moon is the most fastest moving planet in astrology. So a lot of mood swings, but you will also know yourself more. You will know more about your emotions, and you will love to interact and give to people in this time period, to nourish people, to take care of people. Because moon is controlled by it represents mother. It shows that at this time you will have a lot of interaction with your mother and motherly figures. Now let's say Mars. We're in a time period of Mars. It shows the time period where you're going to take a lot of action. You're going to know what's your goals and what you're hungry about in life, what you're aiming at. How you're going to be very focused on where you're investing your energy in. You're going to become very competitive, very physically active. You see? And you're going to come across a lot of males who will become very aggressive and competitive with you. So this is a time period where you will learn to fight. Now let's say Jupiter. This is going to be the most optimistic time period of your life. You're going to feel so optimistic about everything. You're going to be looking at the bright side of life. Even when something bad happens, you're going to look at the bright side of life. You're going to feel very joyful. and you will also gain either a religion or a belief system for yourself. And you will also attract a lot of teachers in life because Jupiter is teachers. Now let's say Saturn, you're in a time period for Saturn. This is a time period where it's going to be hard, especially in the beginning. When it starts, it's going to be very hard. A lot of realistic things are going to happen to you. But Saturn is just showing you the real meaning behind responsibility. It's going to make you work. It's a time period where you're going to have to work, and it's just trying to show you the reality of life. So a lot of things going to happen, a lot of harsh things, but it's going to make you stronger. Remember, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, and that's a main perfect example of Saturn. You will come across a lot of elderly people as well, and people who need help, the lower class people, because that's what Saturn represents. Saturn is servants. This is mainly a time period for you of work and seeing the reality of your life, and you will know your limitation. You will know what you're good at, what you're not good at, and you're gonna embrace your world, your reality. So it's a beautiful thing. Now Mercury, the time period of Mercury, this is gonna be a time period where you're gonna communicate a lot with your skills as well. You're gonna communicate with your friends. It's a time period where you're gonna become very intellectual. And it's a time period for you to become very business-like. Whatever you want, decision making, there's a time period for that. There's a time to mingle. And Mercury contains that Gemini energy. So it's also about having a good time. But it's mainly a time period for you to communicate, to intellectually learn. And Mercury represents friends and siblings. So a lot of communication with them. A lot of short distance travel. Ketu time period is a time period of detachment because Ketu is what you master in past life. So when you come in the time period of Ketu, you're gonna feel like, whoa, I've been there, I've done that. So whatever Ketu is placed is gonna give you all of it, whatever it represents. You're gonna get it. But you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna feel detached. You're gonna feel unfulfilled. You're gonna ask yourself, why am I feeling this when I have what I want? It's because you already had it in past life. You need to go to Rahu. Rahu's the future. So that's the next planet that's gonna come up to Ketu is Rahu. Rahu is gonna be a very, I won't say chaotic, it's gonna be a very stepping out of your territory. A new world is gonna be unfold to you. It's gonna be exciting, but you're gonna be very fearful because you've never been there, but it's gonna be very exciting once you do it. It's like a fear, like a lot of scared things gonna happen, but also a lot of new things are gonna happen. That's gonna be like, whoa, this is different. Whoa, this is insane. Because it's a time period where you're going towards your future. Rahu is future. Rahu wants you to experience something new. Rahu, wherever Rahu is placed in, shows the area of life that you didn't master in past life. So you're gonna discover a new you in the Rahu time period. The you that you were supposed to be in this life. That's beautiful. Now Venus time period after Rahu is gonna make you very creative, very self-expressive. You're gonna learn about relationship. You're gonna be knowing about what you're good at, your talent, your creativity is gonna be enhanced. And you will be surrounded, if you're a guy, with a lot of females. And if you're a female, you're gonna have a lot of female friends around you. And this is a time period where you're gonna feel very glamorous. You wanna be very beautiful. You wanna dress up nice, you wanna look nice. You're gonna learn about relationships and about your self-expression. Venus time period is mainly a time period for you to be creative. So that's what happens with every planetary time period. And once Venus ends, that doesn't mean that your life is over. No, starts back again to Sun, and then it goes back to order: Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Ketu, Rahu, and then Venus. And it just keeps repeating like that. Got it. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching Astrologer. I hope you guys enjoy it. So much more videos to come. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal Vedic consultation done by me, check the description box below on more information about that. And if you haven't checked out the book, Astrologer, The Truth in Our Sky, come on, you guys gotta check it out. It will give you everything you need to know about Vedic astrology. The roots, like what you need to know is there. And this, I realized that it's actually kind of hard to get Vedic astrology books, especially good books on Vedic astrology. So this is all gathered information that I behold from like over 5 years of like study and research. This is it. Thank you so much. Much blessings to everybody. Till next one.